In the previous program, we talked about the Guanyin music score. After sealing the Tathagata's Dharma finger, go to Tonglu to find a good believer, that is, a Buddhist scripture seeker. At the same time, we have to find some powerful legal officials on the way to help this good believer. As for the Guanyin music score, the first one I found on my own initiative was Shahi Shang. The second one is Zabaki. Avalokitesvara Pusi and Musa. After traveling eastwards for a long time, another high mountain was built. There was an evil car sign on the mountain directly, so I had to go up it. Just when the clouds were crossing the mountain, I didn't realize that the strong wind was blowing and there was another waste grinding. Have you noticed that Jubaji is the active Guanyin score of Blue Festival? Why are there no other waste grinding ghosts and Blue Festival music on this road? But this old pig wants to come out for the Blue Festival. Old pig. Did he know something? He bumped into him directly. He was so concerned about his score that he forgot that the music score was about climbing on a pig with a ding in his hand. Blue pig shaped by wood difference. This Jubaji is the one who took the initiative to join the gold extraction team. Speaking of which, we can compare the appearances of Zabaki and Shazhang. Let's talk about the similarities first. Who is Jubaji? Tianpeng is handsome. Doesn't he know the Guanyin sheet music? Second, their first targets were all Guanyin Pusi, and they were all given to Blue Pig by Musa. They had a fight with Musa. Third, when they heard the name of Guanyin score, they immediately turned into Xiaomianer. Fourth, they are both criminals in heaven. Criminals in heaven are predetermined sentences. Guanyin Pusi actually dismissed them with just 1 or 2 sentences, and the booking was made as if it had never happened. Moxu Guanyin Pusi did this. As criminals, they should continue to reform. However, Guanyin Pusi not only did not blame Zabaki and Shazhang, but also gave them the quota to withdraw gold and promised a bright future. This makes people wonder what kind of fraud is behind this. Let's talk about the differences again. One is that Guanyin took the initiative to find him, which is to kill and go up. One of them came to find the voice of the voice, that is, Jabaki. What does these two behaviors mean, and besides Jabaki and killing Heshang and our protagonist Sun Wukong? On the way to get gold, there is another person who seems insignificant but irreplaceable, that is Xiao Bailong. Say that he is a Bodhisattva and Mu. After this incompetence, Ban Xingyanwu came and walked out there. There is a painting of pre-dragon teaching in the sky. The Bodhisattva asked before he finished his life. He long suffered a lot. Xiao Bailong said that he dropped me in the air and beat me for 300 days. First of all, the first one was walking. Guanyin Bodhisattva suddenly met the little white dragon. Second, he hit 300, which means he just fell in the air and it didn't take long. Guanyin Bodhisattva had a hard time to grasp this time. Besides, Guanyin can't tell where it is in the sky. So Guanyin Bodhisattva is the little white dragon. It's really a try. Guanyin Classical Chinese, Advance at Mu Chao Zhuang's Heavenly Gate Ceremony, there was a Autumn Chapter 2 Days World. Ask the Bodhisattva to see the pre-predicted side when he goes to the screen. The next day is the next movie day. The position of the white dragon is not far from the male heaven gate. I have to write a piece of relationship in all aspects. Of course he wants to find a preparatory place. Pre-underground movie sounds is pretty good. Guanyin Bodhisattva is very popular everywhere. It can be said that he is the first intercourse in the world. The book reveals the Miao writing in this paragraph. Guanyin Bodhisattva went to find Tian's pre-reservation before taking gold. Gao passed the plan to get gold and sent it to Xiao Bailong by the way. Finally, what Guanyin Bodhisattva predicted was the Songhu. After a long time of movement, I almost entered the golden light and the auspicious energy of the Buddha arrived. This is the great sage who will make a big fuss in the sky when he climbs his head indiscriminately. He comes in and suppresses him in this wild place. The Bodhisattva went up the mountain to look at the iron. It was Luo scolding and fearing the midi. The true face of the 6 suns. The Bodhisattva explored the west and moved to try his hand. Try it. It depends on whether he is good or not. Back then, he was crazy about carrying smoke. When he is more affectionate, he climbs his head and thinks boldly. Everyone is a handsome worker. Invincible among 100,000 troops. Self-created and restored Tathagata is trapped. When will I lose my body and write my merits again? Guanyin Bodhisattva, the elder, saw this 5-star mountain, with its golden light and 10,000 auspicious auras, and such a path of light. Guanyin Bodhisattva will definitely not miss Song Wukong's second one. Guanyin Bodhisattva not only went directly to Song Wukong, but also pawned 1 point to Song Wukong with his lost hand on top of Lao Sun's head. Everyone still remembers the score and loss that day when Tathagata suppressed Song Wukong at the foot of 5-star mountain. Take him day by day and free men come to save him. The 3 medicine demons on the way to get the gold were given to Songhu by Tathagata who had decided in advance. Guanyin Bodhisattva did not have the right to choose whether to take it or not. Songhu is the son of Tathagata who had already been checked out on his way east. Whether you like Guanyin Bodhisattva or not, he will get Songhu into the gold collecting team. Guanyin Bodhisattva naturally understands this. So Guanyin Bodhisattva had already thought about it when he left Lingshan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have given the name of killing a living being, Wuchun, and we would have given Zhu Ba the name of Wuneng. Because their names are just to match Song Kong and Wukong. Is this how they can show the second appearance of a senior brother? Okay, so far, several drug addicts on the gold withdrawal team have already made the mistake of using it. We have also dug a lot of holes. At present, we still have clues, so we can only give you rewards one by one on the way to get the gold. We have solved the problem of ghost demons for the time being. The next problem is this kind intention mentioned by Tathagata. That is the gold-grabbing person mentioned by Guanyin Bodhisattva. After Guanyin Bodhisattva arrived in Chang'an, he took his face and was two people with the land. He turned into two borrowed traveling grandsons. When he arrived at Dashi Street, he suggested to be a land god. Gods in the land come to worship Bodhisattva gods in numbers the sin of chickens and fish. If you don't have good news, you can't walk. I am here to look for a house and get a goldman. I will build a wonderful and full-service day. I will visit the truth camera and return. So the god of congregation was launched to the city emperor's Miaoli to live here. The Tuzur Shirtu is here. Note Guanyin Bodhisattva is a sneaky golden haul and then hides himself. So what did he do during this period? What kind of person did Guanyin Bodhisattva choose to be this gold-grabbing man? In this section, we will get the original reroad part of the light gamer. Let's find the answer. In theory, the reroad part of the simplified game is not an evidence of the simplified game story. The original Fulu part is completely a supplement to Tang Xing's anger. To study Tang Xing's life, we must start with Tang Xing's mother. There are two rice balls on Missian's body. First, the first one is: why did Missian throw her sleeves and invite her to marry? Second, why did Missian throw Tang Xing away? We know that Tang Xing, also known as Jiang Liuhua, came from here. The answers to these two questions will be given to you in the next episode.